Hey y'all, what's going on? It's Erin here, and I'm excited to start my week off outside. We're at a playground today. We're in the heat wave, so we just thought I'd get the boys out and active to a playground first thing this morning before it gets too hot. And yeah, because we're all going a little bit stir crazy, hanging out inside our non-air conditioned house. I don't know about you, but what happened? There's spikes on those bushes?
Yeah.
Well, then don't go in there. Yeah. Okay, guys, so today, if you can grab a resistance band, we're going to use that. That's it for equipment. You don't really need a resistance band for any of these exercises. If you have a bath towel. Oh, no. Oh, don't, don't touch the bird poop, guys. Please. All right. Cool. So you can use a towel and just use that kind of isometric tension, the squeeze for 5 seconds, holding with tension, and then release, and then holding again, okay? So kind of similar, you just won't have the same range of motion because obviously the towel is not as stretchy. Okie dokes, you can grab a pair of leggings, an old pair of nylons, a stretchy shirt that you don't really love anymore. Anything like that that has maybe a little bit of stretch or a little bit of give to it is also perfect. Okie dokes. All right, let's do this. Okay, so first exercise, just a banded pull apart. So we've done this before with the towel, but now I'm going to use a resistance band today. You want to start with your arms right out in front here, straight arms. You can have a soft bend through those elbows, but what you don't want to do here is we're not bending the elbow or bending the arm, okay? We're keeping the arms straight, and all we're doing is taking, like we're trying to rip the band apart, going straight horizontally. So depending on the tension of your band, okay, you're gonna pull the band straight in towards the chest. Again, you're gonna keep those arms straight, okay, and just take them out to the side. So basically it's right out, as soon as the band touches your chest, you stop, okay? If you wanna take it in a little bit, you can do a shorter range of motion. If you want a little bit more tension, okay, no problem. And alright, and yes, the purpose of this one is for postural muscles. So I'm not going to do anything crazy because I think the majority of you guys watching are dealing with the heat wave this week. So things are going to be fairly chill, no crazy cardio moves. Alright, so here, squeeze the shoulder blades together and pull apart. So 10 of those. If you have that towel, remember that you're just holding it at the end range. Okay, and you're just squeezing, pulling those shoulder blades together and release, okay? Squeeze and release. All right. So next we've got good morning. So you don't need a band for this, but if you happen to have a band, that's awesome. I'm gonna show you what you can do. All right. So normal good mornings here, we're hinging at the hips, pushing the butt back, keeping our back nice and flat. Hands are up by our ears, elbows are out. Okay, feet are hip distance apart. And belly button pulled in, shoulders down and back, okay? We're gonna hinge forward as we press the bum back, lowering our chest, okay? Squeezing those glutes and pulling those hips forward, okay? So that's your good morning. Now I'm gonna show you, this band isn't quite long enough. If you have a longer loop band, you would kind of loop it behind the shoulders and head and kind of hold it up here. And it would be, so if this one was a little bit longer, I'd have it tied together and behind my neck, but it's not. So what I can also do here is I can also just kind of pull it in tight, get a little bit of an arm workout, that isometric arm workout, as I hold the band here, nice and tight by my sides, okay? And the same thing. So tailbone tucked under, shoulders rolled down and back. We just don't have our hands up by our ears, okay? So same, pushing the butt back, keeping our hands glued to our belly button. Press butt out, back flat, squeeze those glutes, pull those hips forward. Okay, as you stand up, you want to avoid doing this and overextending and pulling back. All right, so you tuck the tailbone under. That should really help you. If you keep it tucked under all the way, you're just coming to a standing position with the good mornings, okay? Our target is our hamstrings and our glutes for this one. Now you might feel it in your low back if you have a little bit of a band. You'll feel it in those shoulders, in the grip strength by holding the band. So there's some bonus muscles worked when you add that resistance band or add any weight. Okay, last but not least, we're just doing a good old, tricep extension. So again, you can use your towel for this one. You just have to hold kind of in a mid-range position, or here kind of a lower or mid-range position. So we're gonna be bending the elbow here, okay, and extending, single arm. So what we can do is you can stand on that, all right? Same arm, same leg, okay? You would go behind you, so whoops. All right, there we go, so reach it behind. It could be a little bit challenging, but I'll show you another way if that's a little bit too complicated for you. So I'm standing here, okay, soft bend through the knees, supported through the lower body, belly button in, shoulders back, neck down, away from the ears, and you're just going to extend one arm, bending at the elbow, extending up overhead, okay? If you're kind of coming at an angle, so it's not straight behind with this one, we're kind of coming behind the head and arcing around and up, all right? So there's this one, we'll do 10 each arm. If you could also do this seated. So let me show you here, especially if your band isn't long enough, or it's too complicated to get it behind the head. You can also sit on that band. All right, just sit on it, make sure it's definitely under there so you don't make any mistakes there. Okay, so now here I am doing the opposite arm. I'll show you from kind of behind and beside. Okay, you're just going to extend and press up. You can even hold that band with your hand. Hey, excuse me, just for a sec. Wait 1 sec, I'm almost done. Okay, hold that with the band, extending and bending. So our focus on this one is your triceps, okay? So as you're extending, you're tensing up those triceps. So if you just have that towel, just remember you want to hold it kind of around that mid-range mark. Hold it here, pull, squeeze, 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 like you're trying to extend, and then relax, okay? Then hold for 5 seconds and relax. So 10 each arm, or 5 each arm, depending on where you're at. All right, guys, so that is it for your moves today. I hope you have a fabulous one. As always, let me know if you need any help or suggestions or advice. And yeah, stay hydrated out there. I was gonna say another trick, and I'll show you guys maybe a recipe later, but another trick to staying cool is to make some popsicles. You can make some smoothie popsicles, which are awesome, and I'll show you that. I just did that last night. I've got an amazing recipe for some like mango coconut ice cream, which is like phenomenal, and I'll share that with you as well. But try and keep things fresh. Load it with water, make some juice. If you have to make some juice, it's all right. Maybe throw a little like sea salt in there, just so you can help replenish your electrolytes as well throughout the day. So if you're sweating a lot, so you make some juice, there's a little bit of sugar, a little bit of salt, no problem, okay? Don't want to overdo it, of course, with the sugar, but if it's going to keep you hydrated and keeping you healthy through some extreme heats, then try that out. All right, I better go see what these guys are doing. So have a great day, guys. See you tomorrow.